Hi everyone, welcome to Sachii Academy. This is Ezekiel Chimana, guys. Today we are going to do computer architecture, guys, which is double 13, guys. If you are new to this channel, guys, just click the subscribe button, guys. And if you are already subscribed to this channel, guys, just enjoy this video, guys, that I have made for you guys. So introduction to computer architecture, guys. So computer architecture, guys, these are formal definitions that I've given you guys, which is the conceptual design and the fundamental operational structure of a computer system, guys. Like here, guys, I'm using a computer. I've got a computer, guys. This computer have got various components, guys. So those components, guys, how are they going to work? That's the, I can say this is the that's the computer architecture, guys. How are they going to work together? Okay, that design, that structure, the setup and everything, guys, that's the computer architecture, guys. So blueprint and functional description of requirements and the design implementation for the various parts of a computer, focusing largely on the way by which the central processing unit performs internally and access addresses in a memory. That's the computer architecture, guys. Okay, and then here, guys, these are components of a computer. We've got the input, we've got the memory, the output, and the microprocessor, which is the heart or the brain of our computer, guys. Okay, and then here we've got the design goals. So whenever you are designing your machine or your computer, guys, here in computer architecture, guys, they are what we call designing goals, guys. So these design goals are the ones that determines or depicts the output, the thing that you are going to come up with. Here, like here we have got um the exact form of a computer system depends on the constraints and goals for which it was optimized. Okay, if it is cost or if it is memory, capacity, latency, or throughput, what are you or what are your goals, guys, when you're optimizing your design or your computer, guys, here in computer architecture? So here we've got computer architecture usually trade off standards, cost, memory, capacity. Okay, so the latency is defined as the time interval between the request for information and the access to the first bit of the information. It's like the delay, guys, between the request, guys, and the um and the it will be the request for information and then the access, guys. So it's like the delay between those two, guys. And then yes, sometimes other considerations such as features, like size, weight, reliability, expandability, and the power consumption are factors as well, which will actually affect the output or the outcome, guys, of the design, okay, of your computer architecture, guys. Here I'm going to show you, I can actually explain how the cost, guys, actually affects your designing goals, guys. It's like when you want on a cost, guys, we know that computers are very expensive, guys. So if you want something which is not that much costly, guys, to your consumers, guys, you can end up using some materials of low cost, guys, and also using come up with the computer with the less memory, with less RAM, because we know that the materials for make RAM, guys, is so expensive. That's why we only have small size of RAM, guys, on many machines, guys. Why? Because the issue of cost, guys, if you increase RAM, you see that the cost will also increase. So you see how is it going to affect your outcome, guys. If it is memory capacity, guys, the hard disk, okay, the SSD, guys, that you are going to put in your computer, guys, you see that the computer with the 1 TB, guys, and the computer with the 500, they will differ, guys, in cost, guys. Okay, also the latency and the throughput, guys, the throughput, guys, and the latency, guys, this will be like latency, it will be the delay, and the throughput, guys, it will be actually it's like the efficiency, guys, on throughput, guys. How many instructions is it going to accomplish, guys, in a certain given time? That's the throughput, guys. So if you need something with higher throughput, guys, which means it will be actually costing the consumers, in the sense that you are going to increase the RAM, the cache, guys, the memory capacity, all those things, guys, will be increasing them. And also, guys, here I'm going to explain on each of power consumption. So the most common scheme, carefully choose the bottleneck that most reduces the computer speed. And then here, guys, we've got performance. As a design goes, guys, so computer performance is often described in terms of clock speed, usually in megahertz or gigahertz. Okay, this one is the performance. But here, guys, on issue of performance, guys, we know if we are doing computer science or if you are doing computer architecture, guys, let's say that you have to know that on performance, guys, you can use clock speed as a measurement of performance, but you have to know that there are so many things that contribute on the performance of a machine, like your RAM, guys. Okay, you can have that greater clock speed, guys, but if you don't have RAM, you have nothing on your machine, guys. If you don't have a good size of cache, guys, you have nothing. If you don't have a good size of your hard drive, you have nothing, because we know that large programs, they also need some virtual memory from your hard drive, guys. So all those things, guys, they actually affects your performance. So guys, the issue of using the clock speed as your basic unit for measuring your performance is not actually good, guys, though we can use clock speed to measure um, the the speed of your machine or the performance of your machine, because the clock speed is the number of cycles per second of the main clock of the CPU. Like how many cycles is it going to take per second, guys. So however, this metric is somewhat misleading. That's what I was explaining, guys. This metric, guys, is actually misleading in the terms, in the sense that you'll be actually focusing on a one single item on your PC, like is the one which is going to determine the performance of your machine. But no, guys, it's not that only. Okay, so as a result, manufacturers have moved away from clock speed as a measure of performance. So computer performance can also be measured with the amount of cache a processor has. So guys, you can be asked this question in your exam, guys, on the issue of things that can actually actually affect the performance of your machine. Then the power consumption, guys. Power consumption is another design criterion that factors in the design of modern computers. So power efficiency can often be traded for performance or cost benefits. If you want, for example, guys, you can have a gaming machine, guys. You know that, guys, a gaming machine needs much more power, guys, for it to deliver that performance that it have, guys. So here you'll be trading the cost for performance, guys. Okay, so it is going to consume more power. Obviously the client, the consumer, guys, or the customer who is going to buy that computer, guys, will incur so much cost, but on performance, for him or for her, it will be so good, guys, because that's a gaming machine, guys. But for a basic machine, guys, you try by all means so that to minimize the cost, guys, for power consumption, guys, because you end up having consumers or having customers actually moving away from your product, guys. Why? Because your product will be actually increasing their electricity bills, guys. Okay, so with the increasing power density of modern circuits, as the number of transistors per chip scales, more low power chains is increased in importance.